Hello, my statisticians. This is Professor Sampson from YouTube PS I Love Math, and I would like to welcome my students today to my course this semester for fall 2020. Now, we know that we are in this pandemic situation, which requires us to meet online, but that don't mean it can't be banging. So welcome to my class where we're going to have statistical bangers. Right. What we're going to do today is I'm going to introduce you to the course, walk you through the software, and make sure that you are A-OK and ready to get busy up in here this semester.
Oh my God!
So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen, and you'll notice that in all my videos, I share my screen first. So let's get this started.
Many months later.
This is the front of our course. Now, I'm just demonstrating our course in general. You won't have that particular course number. Okay, so let's get started with a couple basic things. The first thing you want to do in any course here at the college is you want to go up here where your name is, and you want to click notifications. Now, I don't want to click it because I'm going to put my phone number out there for the world, but you want to click notifications and go in there and check off the notifications that apply to you. The main ones that you want to check off are the ones that have to do with getting your grades, getting any postings that I have, or any of those things. It'll go straight to your phone, and this is not mandatory. This is if you want to. It'll go straight to your phone at any time I post a statistical banger, or I post an announcement, or I post your grades. It will pop up on your phone, and then you can do what you do with it. Probably trash it, but it's all good, okay? So that's what you want to do when you start. Here we have our course home, and I have my welcome announcement. Feel free to read that while you're in the bathroom, okay? So after you get the welcome announcement, and it tells you a couple of things, tells you where I'm gonna be, what time I'm gonna be there, and if you want to join, all that good stuff. But all the meat and potatoes is in content. So let's hit up content and see what we got here. So in content, we want to start at the top with our syllabus. I'm not going to go over the syllabus. I'm going to assume that as college students, you know how to read, okay? So with that being the case, we're going to skip all the good stuff and just go down, knowing that this is a fully web section. This one is. Now, if you're in my face-to-face section, that's different. But if you're in the fully web section, that means that you get no instruction from me. You learn from videos, YouTube, videos from the software, notes, wherever you learn from, meaning I don't give you any personal instruction, class instruction. We can get personal instruction if we would like. Okay, but just so you know, here's all the good information on that. But what we want to skip down here too is basically how are you evaluated. You see that we have online Hawks quizzes, we have online Hawks homework, online Hawks quizzes. We have discussion groups, which I'll talk about in a minute, writing assignments, which I'll talk about in a minute, and exams. Then there's other information in there for you to read. This is not where I'm going to read it. What's also included is your course outline. Of course, now I included your course outline here, up here. So if you scroll to the end of the course outline, then you will see that there is a PDF of it. So if you want to, so as I said, at the bottom, you'll see that there's a PDF version so you can print it out and keep it for yourself. And then it tells you all of the daily things. I just posted one in here for you. So that takes care of the course outline. The next thing is this is where you access Zoom. So if we decided to have any personal meetings where we want to talk personally, or we're going to have a session where I show you how to do problems, you would go here to Zoom. Then most importantly, what you have here is your modules. Now, if this is the week before class starts, you can't see these modules. They're all not open for you yet. But let's get here. First thing you'll see is the introduction video, which you are watching right now. So the introduction video. Here you have some extra credit questions that are usually like a syllabus quiz type thing, but I don't do that. These extra credit questions will be added to your first exam. And after that, you can still do them, but after the 17th, you won't get points for them. So I know some of you say, well, I do them. Well, do them before the 17th. That would be nice. So here is a YouTube video on how you need to scan your homework or anything that's written that you need to turn into me. There's one there. And this is also our setup for proctored exams. So when we get there, and week 4 is our first exam. When we get there, or before we get there, you'll look at our setup. I suggest you look at it beforehand, so if there's any problems with it, you can let me know early and not try to let me know during that. So then you'll have modules, which again, they're not open to you yet. You'll go have modules, and when you go into the modules, you'll see your homework, all right? And then you'll see WAs, which we'll go over in your discussion group. I might have some videos in there, maybe not, depending on what I'm doing. So when you come into here the first week, you're just going to click on this 1.1, and you'll jump in and it'll show you how to log in to the software. So you don't have to worry about that. Maybe I'll put something up here for you to log into the software, but it'll show you how to log into the software from any of these homework sections. What else? Okay, and then let's move on to writing assignments. Writing assignments come from your textbook. Your textbook is in the Hawk software, which I'll show you in a minute. Your textbook is in the Hawk software, and these are the sections and the problems that you have to do that are handed in at the end of each week on Saturday by 11:30 p.m. I will stress I do not accept any late homework for any reason. If you read my syllabus, I drop about 7 homework assignments. That takes care of that. So if you miss any homework assignments, if you're uploading at 11:29 and your computer gets stuck and it doesn't upload, please don't email it to me because I'll delete it, because you should turn them in on time, or they're your drop grades. No harm, no foul, right? So they're just numbers out of the textbook. And that app that I told you about back in the introduction ad will show you how you should upload it. I only accept PDFs, and the system will only accept 1 page. So if your work runs on 2 or 3 different pages, the app shows you how to take pictures of the 3 pages in the 1 document, turn it into a PDF, and then you can upload it in whatever way that you see fit. If it's uploaded upside down, to the left, right, if it's a mess, I don't correct it, I give it a 0. I don't care about your work. I care about my ability to read your work, okay? So those are the writing assignments. Now the most controversial grading is for your discussion groups. In the first week, I assigned you to discussion groups. After that, in the second week, you'll join discussion groups. And you'll join discussion groups in my tools, and you'll go here to groups. Now mine doesn't look like yours. All you need to do is look for available groups and then click into an available group. Please click into a group with people in it before you click into a group that doesn't have people. If you so choose to. The discussion groups and the grading for the discussion groups is in the syllabus, which I'll go over in a minute, but it's pretty much summarized here, and there is a rubric for it. Basically, for discussion groups, I'll tell you that I never liked classes where I had to post and then wait for other people to post so that I could respond to their posts. That was too much, because that put me on their time. What if everybody posted at the end of the week and then I wasn't there to do my post? So I don't run it like that. These are the student ran discussions, nor will I be asking you questions. What is a sample? What is a population? And everybody just copies everybody answers. I'm not into that. This is like a classroom discussion, real intense, a lot of work, a lot of speaking. I'll show you an example of one, but that's what this should be. So how do you get credit? You get credit, first of all, you need to log in at least 4 different days, write in at least 4 different days. Something. Does it have to be a whole novel? No, but what it can be is you can post your answers in the group. You can say what resources you used. If you didn't use certain resources, you can say what resources you used that you didn't like. You can talk about anything that has to do with the writing assignments for that week. You don't get any credit for, I got those answers too, or thank you, or I'm posting my answers. Anybody need any help? No, you don't get credit for that. All right, you get credit for gradable posts, things that we can look at and talk about and grade. So you're either contributing to the group or you're not, or you're asking for something from the group. Hey, I was confused at number 7. I did this and this and this, and then I don't know if I got the answer. Can anybody compare and check me out? Or does anybody know how to do this? Or did anybody understand this? That's what the groups are about. They are discussion groups. That's what they're supposed to be, discussion groups, not post your answer to somebody else's group. So with this being the case, that means that you can get credit if nobody talks to you. So don't say, nobody was responding, so I didn't post anything, and I posted something and nobody answered, so why am I getting a 0?
Really, bro?
You need to post based on you and contributing to the group regardless of what other people do. Remember, your grade is not based on other people. So your progress and your discussion shouldn't be based on other people. And remember, I will be monitoring the group. So if there's something you post and I want to answer, I'll answer it. So posting is not in vain just because your classmates decide not to answer it. So I hope I've gone through discussion groups. A lot of times students don't get successful grades the first week and they wonder what happened. Well, you know what happened. And that's pretty much it. Other than videos, this is all I'll have. This is all you have in the class. Now let's see if I can jump into Hawks right now and log into there. So you'll click into Hawks, however you get into Hawks. And once you sign in, you'll get to some page like this. Now all of mine are jacked because I'm in. Why am I in this one? Okay, don't know why I'm in this one, but it's the same thing. So you'll get in here and you'll have your textbook up here, which is the ebook. That's where you're going to get your information from. Okay, let's go into the textbook. Now yours won't look like this. I have to get into our book. So just wanted to show you that the textbook looks like this. It'll open up and it's like a page turner. You can you turn the page, that's our textbook. You're in chapter 1, the chapters are on the left. Click on the chapter, click on the section. So this is your ebook. Now, if you want an actual book, I'm gonna tell you, and you can zoom in so you can move it around so you can read. Now, if you want an actual textbook, if you're a textbook person, I am, then you can order a textbook. I think it's right under $50 to get a hardcover textbook sent to you. That'll be in your actual Hawks Learning. Go to hawkslearning.com and you can get into your account that way. So this is the ebook, and let's say the first homework is section, or one of the homeworks is section, I don't know, what section is this, 1.2, let's say numbers, 4 or whatever, and then you answer the question. You don't need to copy the questions or anything, and the homework needs to be written in your own handwriting, not typed. No typed homework, but you don't need to write the question, just write the answers and upload it. So here's your textbook. The other thing that you'll notice in Hawks are your quizzes and your homework assignments. Now, again, this is not your book, so you would have on your dashboard, you would have your assignments. These would be your homework assignments, but you don't need to go here because I've already connected these in the table of contents. I was just showing you, I've already connected them in the modules here, but I was just, see, they're already here, but I was just showing you just in case you get in there and you're like, what is this? That's what this is, because now I can click on the section and then I can go in here and do that. And here's actually the book. I can go in here, go into the learn area, learn some stuff, practice area, and certify as your homework. So you'll get into that when you do it, and your ebook is up here. So that's about it that I'm going to go over in reference to Hawks. So we went over the discussion, we went over Hawks, we went over Zoom, we went over WA's writing assignments, and how they should be posted. We went over everything. We did go over how discussions should be posted. We went over the fact that in week 2, you'll go into groups so that you can get into your discussion section. And don't forget your grades are in these tabs. And I also said that you might want to turn on your notifications. So I think that's a good place to stop. I think you got everything in this intro video that you needed to get out of it. Make sure you have a TI-84 calculator. You can use an 83. It's not a problem, but the recommended calculator is a TI-84 plus. So make sure you go through the introduction module and look at all the videos. Other than that, I think that's it. This video is long enough. Hopefully you stayed with me, and in YouTube form, if you stayed with me, comment down below and tell me what you think about this video, other than it's long as heck, but what you think about this video so that I'll know whether to give it to other students or not. Okay, so make sure you get me some comments, hit me up. And of course, even though you're in a class, I have a YouTube page, PS I Love Math. So don't forget to like, and I said comment because I asked you for a comment, and then feel free definitely to subscribe to my page so you can get some more statistical bangers whenever I post them, and I'll be posting them throughout the class. You'll be notified that Professor Sampson just knocked down another banger. All right. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy my class. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please send me a message in our discussion area. And that's about it. Okay, and as I end all my videos with my favorite quote from one of my favorite movies, let the Hunger Games begin, and may the odds ever be in your favor. Am I ready?
Yeah.
You started already?
Okay, I'll just do it again.
Hello all, this is Professor Sampson from PS ILoveMath. Welcome my statisticians to the fall of 2020 Corona time. This is my daughter, Chelsea Sampson, who's a senior at Towson State University as a sign language student. So I just wanted to say hello to all of y'all.
And you're watching PS ILoveMath.
Lord.
A.
The hell is hey?
A like plus, like y'all are gonna get A's. Manifestation.
Hello students.
Wait.
Is it on?
Mm-hmm.
Hello students, this is Professor Sampson from PS ILoveMath. This is my daughter Chelsea.
And you're watching PS ILoveMath.
Hello, this is Professor Sampson from PS ILoveMath. So you can sign that. And this is the fall of 2020 semester at CSM. And this is my daughter Chelsea, who is a senior at Towson State University.
I forgot the sign for math.
What's up, my statisticians? This is Professor Sampson from PS ILoveMath. And this is my daughter Chelsea, who is in Towson as a sign language major. She won't sign for me. Sign your name or something.
And you're watching PH Math.
Who the hell is PH? Blooper. It's PS, Professor Sampson. Turn off the thing. Who the hell is PH? Okay.
I thought you said PH Professor Sampson.
PS ILoveMath. Hello all, this is Professor Sampson from PS ILoveMath, and welcome to all my statisticians at CSM for the fall 2020 semester. Welcome to Coronaville. And this is my daughter Chelsea, who is a senior at Towson State University. Do something, do some sign or something. The hell, that's not a sign.
That's hey.
That's not hey.
Good luck on your finals.
Okay,
You want more?
Cut, I'm done.
Is it lovely?